Alright, spawning into the game here. Whoa, okay, we are spawned right into this. What is this? This actually looks like a Luxor Bowen. Okay, this is just a regular car. Hey everybody, how's it going? I am Sidescape. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing fantastic out there, and welcome to the first episode of Forgotten Wheel Finds. That is right, it's a brand new episode I want to bring to the channel here, having some fun with Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. We're going to go to the junkyards, we're going to go to the barns, and see what kind of diamonds in the rough we can bring back to the garage here and bring back to life. That is right, it's going to be some fun times. Now we have a bunch of mods uploaded here into the game, so I'm probably going to be bumping into those all the time, but I will make sure to leave descriptions down below of where you can find these cars for yourself if you are interested. Other than that, it is time to get this episode rolling. Let's go find a barn, let's go find a junkyard, and let's go find some diamonds. Alright, here we are, first barn. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I like how it faced us that way as soon as we spawned in, and oh baby, is this going to be our first ride of the episode, in the very first episode? I love it. What is this? Well, I know what it is. Can anyone tell me what this is? Do you know what we're looking at? Let's see what we're looking at. What are we doing? We are doing the Mitsubishi Lancer 11 tuned. Ooh, I like it, I like it, I like it. Interior condition, everything is in bad shape, but we're definitely going to take this car. Let's see, car value just over 1900, so he's trying to take us for about 600 bucks. We're definitely going to take that car right back to the garage. We're going to get working on this one. This is going to be an awesome starter car for the first episode here. I'm excited. Let's get this Lancer looking back the way she should be. Alright, we are back into the garage, and here is our Lancer, the only find in that barn, but that's okay. One car for the first episode is quite alright. Now, the one thing I didn't really look at actually before we bought this car is to see under the hood to make sure we have most of an engine here, and we do. The good news is I actually have one of these engines all ready to go to be dropped in, so I just gotta quickly disconnect this one, part it out, and I'll be able to drop the brand new one in there with some aftermarket parts, which is going to give us a nice little boost. And let's see, this is actually looking really clean in here. I'm very impressed. Let's close that. I like it, I like it. This looks like a nice car. Let's just go sit in a driver's seat here really quick, take a look out. No, I guess not. We're not gonna be sitting in a driver's seat today. We'll have to wait until the end, get a driver's seat in there and sit down. But hey, good looking car. So let's get this guy moving, and we're gonna go throw her in number 3. There we go. Let's go get this done started and cleaned up. I think we're going to start off with the engine, so that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to skip all these parts and just do it really easy. I'm going to take out this engine, I'm going to flip a new one in there, and then we'll get back to what we're doing within step 2. All right. Alright everybody, we have now made some progress on this car. As you see, we have stripped away all the wheel suspension. We're going to pop the hood here, and I'm going to show you that we've already pulled out the old engine, and it was really easy to find one in the back. I had one already made up with lots of aftermarket parts. Look at this thing sparkle. It looks fantastic. Whew. Looks awesome, really good. We even got this aftermarket turbo here. It's gonna look really good. It's probably gonna sound awesome too. I'm excited to actually see this car in the dyno now. Should sound really great. Went ahead and stripped the rest of the car. As you saw, the frame's gone, suspension's gone, and I did want to show this. There was just this one part clipping right here, as you have the drive shaft goes right through the transmission, but other than that, it was still really easy to take apart the front frame and the suspension, so this really had no effect in trying to find my way around the front. It was really easy. There was also a little bit of part clipping in the back, but like I said, it was still really easy to take apart the back end, so the clipping really did not make it impossible to work with this car, and it's still looking fantastic. I'm pretty sure the final product's going to look really great. So all I'm going to do is start putting the frame back together, suspension, and then I'll get back to you guys and show you what it looks like all together when it's all put together, and all the rest of the clipping I did find in the back. Other than that, let's get to it. So the car is pretty much put back together now. Just had to lower it back down to get the starter back in there. Almost forgot that part. So it's going to put her back in the air. She is missing her tires and rims, but the good news is the rims that were on there, I cleaned them up, got them fixed up, didn't destroy any, and they actually look pretty good. So I'm going to keep those on the car. I'm going to see what kind of paint job we can get to match with them. And I just want to take you a little tour of the car right now, as I got it completely fixed up with the suspension and the frame. As we talked about before, there is that one part clipping that's going right here through the transmission, but like I said, it doesn't stop stop you from being able to take apart the car. It's still really easy to get around the front end there, no difficulties there. So let's go take a look at the back here, and the back is even simpler to take apart. As you see here, just a little bit of a miss, but that's no big deal. I barely noticed that at the beginning too, until I got it completely put together, and I was like, oh, there's one little extra part here, didn't even realize. And over here, the only clipping is the mufflers going through the right rear suspension arm and a little bit up above the frame here, but no big deal. It doesn't stop you from being able to take apart any of these parts. It's really easy, doesn't interfere too much as I'm just zooming in too much and making it look all complicated, but there we go. That's a good little view of it. No problems whatsoever taking apart the car, so doesn't bother me. Still very easy and a nice looking car, and I had this done up pretty fast. So let's get out of here. Let's put on the wheels, and I think from here we're going to take this to the paint shop. We're going to give her a brand new coat of paint after we bang out the dents in the frame and on the hood and in the bumper, and I'm pretty sure she's going to look really nice. As I said, I kept these rims because they're fantastic looking rims. I could not throw these away, and we got all 4 of them all fixed up, so definitely going to keep these around, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a nice little paint job that matches them. Maybe a nice, you know, ice white, a low ice white or something like that will go nice with these little chrome black tires, rims I should say. A little bit of chrome black mix here in the rims, so that'll be really nice to look at. Let me get these tires on and I'll meet you guys in the paint shop. So one quick preview of the car with all its body parts removed, and as you can see, this is starting to look like a really clean car. I can't wait for the final result here. And there was really no problems taking off these car parts, except we do have a floating plate here. It doesn't really want to be attached to the back trunk, I'm not too sure, but it's not really a hard deal to take that off and just go with it, right? So I'm going to bang out all these parts, see what I can salvage here. If I need to buy some new parts, we will. We'll get some new windows, make it all nice and clean. The colors are kind of off, they're all over the place. It's kind of funny. It's, I guess, a barnyard find. I think the front bumper didn't really match the rest of the color of the car, but you know what? We're going to clean it up with a nice new paint job. Let me go bang all this stuff out and we'll get back into it. So of course, as it always goes when you're at the repair bench, not every body part makes it out alive. So here we are now at the page, just checking out what kind of parts I need to get replaced. And as you can see, there comes a large selection of different wings that you can attach to the car. There's actually a couple different hoods, and there's also a few bumpers here. So there's a little bit of selection to customize this car to your liking, which I really do like sometimes when you have a different variety of parts that you can put onto your car and really make it your own. So I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to select a few parts, and then hopefully we'll get into that paint shop one way or another and get a nice coat of paint onto this car. Finally into the paint shop with a nice clean car. Obviously the paint's a little off here. We got some black sidings that need some paint. We got a carbon fiber hood going with the blue and a bit of a sea wash green bumper, but that's just the way the car fixed up to be. That's no big deal. I didn't really purchase too many other parts. I kind of like the way it sat, the way it was found. So that's just the way it's going to be. Looking really good here. We went with the straight spoiler that looked really nice on it originally, even though there's a couple other selections. Carbon fiber hood we'll keep on because I think that's going to look really nice with kind of ice white. And I think this car is going to clean up really nice white. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to get into some paint, go to the paint shop, paint the car, and I'm really thinking it's going to look awesome with the white. So let's take a look. Let's get that hue all the way down. I think the saturation, we'll get the brightness up there, and I think if we can get like a little tint of a blue. Let me find that blue. Where is it? Oh. Maybe we'll just turn the saturation up here for a second. We're gonna get a nice blue, just to add like a little, kind of like a little pearlescent effect to it. But if we can get like a little ice, baby. I think where we're gonna go is like right, kind of like right there. That's like an ice. Now what we're gonna do is turn this all the way down. If anyone ever wants to use these colors, go ahead. And I'm gonna make them really easy. So I'm gonna get this at 200, just so we know. The brightness is turned up all the way. And so we'll get this down to probably about 20, and I think that might be a little too much. Maybe we'll even turn it down even more. Let's go down to like 5. I don't want this blue to change the way it looks anymore, but I just kind of, yeah, I see in the back there how it tints off a little bit. Kind of adds a little shade. Maybe we'll pump it up just a little bit, maybe to 8. Let's see what 8 looks like. And I think that's it. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna paint this car. Actually, let's check if it has any liveries first before I go doing anything. Nope, there's no. Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't know that. Why did it take so long to get there? Let's check out these liveries. I didn't even know that there's liveries. Wow. Okay. I'm still gonna go with the original idea here, but it's pretty cool knowing that there's some liveries. How many liveries do we have? Good thing I'm checking these things. I like it. I like this one. I would take this one if you were able to fool around with the colors a little bit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to fool around too much. Liveries are liveries, so that's pretty much set in stone. So I'm gonna go back to 8. I don't want any liveries on this car today. I think the way we had it with those rims are just gonna look fantastic. Maybe we get another one. And there we go. And we're at the metallic paint. Let's pan her up. Ooh. And let's do that official walkthrough. Oh, I'm pushing the controllers a little differently here. And that looks fantastic, if I would say so myself. What do you guys think down below? Let me know in the comments section. Did we turn this car into something special or what? I'm pretty sure it's a nice little gem. All right, so those are the dyno stats. Let's go put it all in together here at the car status. So 454 horsepower, car sells for $50,000, restoration bonus $10,000, so it would sell for about $60,000, just 60 and change. Bought it for about 25K, so not bad, doubling the money. One thing I am concerned about is there's a lot of aftermarket parts here in the engine. I thought it might have fetched a little bit more, but hey, doubling your money in a car is never a bad day. So let me know down in the comments section below, everyone. Are we going to keep this part of the collection, or is this the car that we should be selling and getting the money for? Let me know. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping it. There's going to be a little bit of sentimental value. This is the first car from the first episode of Forgotten Wheel Finds. I think it should go into the collection, but let me know. We'll tally up all the votes here at the very end, maybe in like a week or two, and we'll decide if we're going to sell this car or not. But for now, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to take it to the test track, see how she handles. Oh man, this car sounds fantastic, but I'm just having a hard time keeping it on the track. Woo, we all know I've already messed up starting up once. I'm probably gonna mess it up again, but hey, drifts like a Lancer, I guess. That's the good part of it. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. I can't wait to get to the next episode, episode 2 of Forgotten Wheel Finds. Don't forget, let me know if we're keeping this one part of the collection or not, if I don't destroy it here. This is always going to be a fun ending. Other than that, everyone, thanks for checking out the video, and I hope to see you again real soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you for checking out this video, and if you haven't done it already, a thumbs up is always appreciated. As well, make sure you subscribe for more future gaming content. And if you're after some live streaming action, you could always find me streaming a variety of games on Twitch at Sidescape. Other than that, everybody, I wish you well and take care. Till the next time, I've been Sidescape.